What's happened? What's happened there? What can we have a look at that? Can we have a look at something else? Can we see? Has this gotten so loud? Doesn't appear to. Maybe I'm going to drop it down to about half. We'll see. We'll see if that's too loud. All right, we're back. We're playing. Oh, I've got the wrong title on Twitch because I'm a fool. Ay, ay, ay. Part 9. And I can't type, so this is going to go great. There we go. Right. That one. Yeah. Hey, all right. We're playing Mizzurna Falls. We're gonna get the good ending.
At 6:13 a.m. in a forest just outside Mizzurna Falls, a small town at the base of the Rocky Mountains, a teenage girl was found unconscious and soaked in blood.
Excellent. This is good news. Right. We're gonna start a new game. We'll play through the intro because it's been a little while since we saw exactly what was going on there. So let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, anything like that, and I'll try and adjust as I can. So, really, we don't have to worry about anything until we get to the sheriff's department. And it's at that point that we need to start doing things in a good order, in the correct order, at the right times. So I've got a guide. I'll be looking down here somewhat often to try and figure out exactly what we need to do. Just having a quick read ahead to try and get in my mind, know exactly what we need to do. Okay, cool. The game can begin. Prologue. December 25th, 8:11 a.m. There's our wobbly man. Hello? Matthew? Winona, is that you? Of course it's me. Why are you calling this early? I just got a phone call from Mrs. Rowland. Something's happened to Emma. Winona, calm down. Start from the beginning. Right, okay, so Emma's mom called me, asking if I knew where she was. So what? So she hasn't seen Emma since last night. Wait, last night? Yeah, why? Did something happen? No, it's nothing. Listen, let's meet up and talk this through. Emma's been acting strange lately, don't you think? I'm just a little worried. It's probably nothing. Don't panic. I'm not. You should have heard Mrs. Rowland. She could barely string a sentence together. Something must have happened if she's that scared. Look, I'm on my way over now, okay? This was taken this summer, when Emma, Winona, and me had that barbecue. If Emma was a normal kind of girl, Winona wouldn't be this worried about her. She's a loner and impossible to read. You never tell what's going on in her head. And last night, when I tried to talk to her, she was a million miles away. But still, there was just something about her, something that made her look beautiful? Yeah, beautiful. more beautiful than ever. Maybe something really has happened. Alright. We're gonna head over, we're gonna see if we can... Yes, we need to go to see Nose, don't we? Matthew, get your butt in here. Sometimes get these weird phantom inputs where he does that quick turn thing. I don't know what causes it, but it does throw me off. Morning, Matthew. Sorry to bother you this early. Morgenstein, 32. Town sheriff, possessed of a strong sense of justice. He's renowned for being reliable and fair-minded. The safety of the townsfolk is his top priority. Is this about Emma? Word travels fast, I see. Answer me, did something happen to Emma? We got a call from Emma's mom asking us to look for her. Know where she might be? No, I saw Emma last night, but she seemed off somehow. In what way? It's hard to put into words. She was just... I don't know how to explain it, sorry. Captain Noz, 60. As Matthew's legal guardian, he's like an uncle to the boy. He runs the town's general store and lets Matthew live in the small house behind the shop. What's all the fuss about? She's probably just at a friend's place. Probably, yeah. But this is about more than Emma. What are you talking about? Do you know Kathy Flannery? Flannery? Oh, Father Barton's girl. Oh, the Jesus freak? Poor thing. Barton's turned her into his personal acolyte. I know her, but we're not in the same year, so we don't really talk. Why? Around 6 o'clock this morning, she was found in Barrows Forest, barely alive. Cohen found her, breathing, but just clinging to life. If he'd found her just a few minutes later, she'd probably be dead. What happened? Looks like a bear attacked her. A bear? Must have failed to hibernate. They get real violent when that happens. Hang on, why was she in the forest? What has this got to do with Emma? The timing's real suspicious. First Kathy turns up hurt, and now Emma's been missing since last night. The two could be connected. Plus, the strange thing about Kathy is... Hey, Morgan, you need the bear caught, right? I'm your guy, right here. Leave it to Noz. Duly noted. Look, Matthew, can you come to the station? We can talk more there. Sure, let's get to the bottom of this. Good. I'll be waiting in the car. Uncle, when Winona gets here, can you tell her I've gone with the sheriff? You got it. Boy, oh boy, this is shaping up to be a real mess. Do we get the lighter now, or do we get it later? I think we get it later. Yeah, it's not giving me the option. Okay. Although I got the lighter straight away at in my last playthrough, and didn't use it once, so who knows what that's for. Got it. I'll head over there now. Tell Father Barton to come too. Change of plans, Matthew. Kathy's regained consciousness. Can you come with me to Gruber Hospital? Of course. Good music in this game. Really good music in this game. Gruber Hospital. I need to ask a sensitive question. When she called this morning, Emma's mom wasn't just upset. She was absolutely hysterical. But she couldn't have known about Kathy yet. That's only on a need-to-know basis only. Do you know why she would immediately assume the worst? I think I see what you're getting at. See, Emma's this kind of girl where nobody ever knows what she's thinking. Sometimes her head would get stuck in the clouds for days at a time. Are we talking about the same Emma? I never got that impression from her. She's good at hiding how she really feels. Emma's like a vase, you know? Beautiful, but easy to break. So if you're asking if she could have killed herself, well, I just don't know. But I'm guessing that's what Mrs. Rowland is worried about. Could be that Emma's been depressed for a while. I'm not so sure. Why not? Weren't you friends with her? Winona was her best friend. I'm a guy, so we couldn't be close in the same way. Forgot how much talking there was at the beginning of this game. Police business. Need to speak with the chief of medicine. I'll page him. Morgan, I've been waiting for you. Did you bring my cigarettes? I didn't bring you your damned cigarettes, Barbara. Barbara Holden, 66. The town eccentric with a penchant for cigarettes. The only thing she loves more than smoking is being cryptic. How thoughtless. Life here is dull enough as it is, you know? What about that young man there? Does he have any? I'm underage, ma'am. Oh. What a shame. I had such juicy gossip to share too. You're not from around here, are you? Actually, he is, and we're just leaving. Come on, Matthew, let's go see Kathy. You hear about Kathy? Oh, dear me, it's such a tragedy. Excuse me, Sheriff. The Chief of Medicine will meet you in Kathy's room. Obliged. Let's go, Matthew. She's in room 201. Bring me some cigarettes, see you next time you come by, Morgan. What's that old lady in the hospital for, anyway? To hear her tell it? Oh, my poor fate aches so much I could bear to stand. What do you mean, to hear her tell it? She's faking it. Alright, we know where room 201 is, so we're not going to wait for Morgan. We're just going to go there. Too much is happening, it's too confusing, better follow Morgan. Alright, well, we gotta wait for Morgan anyway. Never mind. Where is he? Hurry up! He's so slow. Matthew, now that I think about it, I can't let you inside. It's police business after all. Could you wait here? I understand. Yeah, we're waiting, alright. How's she doing? Well, as you can see, she's regained consciousness. Her wounds aren't too serious, but I'm worried about the risk of her going into shock. It's like she's not really here. She just keeps staring vacantly at the same spot. Her heart is beating, but her mind isn't working. Could be trauma, could be brain damage. It's too soon to tell. Can she hear us? Probably not. It's hard to call this living. She is alive, though, isn't she? She is, in the literal sense of the word. But to spend the rest of her days like this? How pitiful. Doctor, how can you say such a thing? Father Barton. Father Barton, 56. Pastor of the local church. Many of the townspeople trust him completely. He adopted Kathy and raised her as his own daughter. He's her only family. Seems she's awake. But it sounds like she's catatonic. I see. Matthew? Wait just a bit longer, please. It's Barton. Would you permit me to pray with Kathy? Of course, come in. James. So, she's regained consciousness. Yes, but she's unresponsive. You can pray, but she can't hear you. She's not the one that needs to hear me. Doctor, it's Kathy. What? Doctor, her vitals are failing. Administer the sedative now. Right away. Ah! No, don't! Doctor. What the hell? What happened? She's dead. How? I don't know. Matthew, I'm going back to the department. What the hell is happening today? Alright. To the sheriff's department. Ugh. Yeah. Game still doesn't control great. Hold on a moment. Who are you? I'm James, the hospital psychiatrist. You're Matthew, right? Yeah, I've heard about you. You're the shrink that's into Native American stuff, right? James Laloma, 35. A psychiatrist at Gruber Hospital and an expert on Western philosophy and logic. His current hobby is conducting research into the indigenous tribe of this region, the Amohi. Oh, my research into the local Amohi tribe? That's just a hobby of mine. How did you know my name? Lucky guess. I heard all about you from Emma. From Emma? She's a patient of mine. She is? I didn't know she was going to counselling. Well, that would be the point. I take it you're familiar with doctor-patient confidentiality? Without saying anything, I shouldn't. Suffice it to say I'm concerned about Emma. You two were close, correct? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Go ahead. Do you believe in the supernatural? What's that got to do with Emma? Humour me. Ghosts, psychic abilities, that kind of thing. Well, I guess I don't. I've never come across anything like that in my life so far, anyway. What about you? I most certainly do. Isn't that hypocritical for a doctor? It's not scientific. Science cannot explain everything in our world. There's no contradiction in being open to alternatives. Okay, I humoured you. So, what does this have to do with anything? After what happened to Kathy, I fear Emma is in grave danger, and that I'm at fault. I should have sensed something was off. That's my damn job. So, I'm willing to risk my medical license to find her safely. And if you two were as close as she said, you might be able to spot something I couldn't. What are you offering me exactly? Information that would normally be protected by doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm hoping you can find something I overlooked. I have a strong suspicion that Emma's disappearance is linked to the supernatural, based on the issues she described and my own intuition. To begin with, she often spoke of a recurring dream she had. She was also having some philosophical doubts. Philosophical doubts? Like, am I truly alive? Truly alive? Well, wasn't she? Of course, but she was fixated on this. I think she was questioning the meaning of life, perhaps doubting her own existence. I don't get it. It's not that unusual. Humans have been questioning the meaning of life since antiquity. True. That was one of her more significant issues at any rate. So what about the recurring dream she was having? What did she dream of? A blue light, distorted space, divine hymns, eternal sleep, welcoming her from within. So, heaven? And you got paid to listen to this? Everyone has dreams like that. Let me finish. Then her body was dissolved and devoured by animals. She enters a world where she can see nothing, hear nothing, and then she awakens with a strong disassociative feeling, like she wasn't really herself. Alright, I spoke too soon. Sorry. Indeed. Clearly she was living in fear of something, but I have no idea what. And she mentioned having problems she couldn't discuss with anyone. I'm hoping that, as her friend, those dreams and feelings will have more significance to you. Dr. Loloma, you have a patient waiting in exam room 2. Oh, I completely forgot. Matthew, if you figure anything out, let me know. I unwind at Club Wolves starting around 8 p.m. I hope I haven't overburdened you with all this. No, it's fine. Thank you for trusting me with this. Alright. To the sheriff's station. Alright. We are getting close to the beginning of the game. We're not quite there yet, but nearly. Nearly. Matthew! Winona? Why are you here? Winona Ringwald, 18. Matthew's classmate and Emma's best friend. Emma had precious few friends, and Winona had a unique talent for getting her to open up. I went to the sheriff's department and heard you were here. Did you see Morgan? Yeah, he told me about Kathy. But it's not all bad news. Morgan's opened an official missing persons investigation into Emma. Well, that's something at least. Do you think Emma and Kathy were together last night? I don't know. If they were, then Emma's probably... What did happen to her? So much has happened already, my head's still spinning. It's hard to get a handle on things. Don't think like that. I'm sure Emma's fine. Come on, we can't just sit around and wait. There must be some way for us to help. I'm going to the sheriff's department to see Morgan. Want to come with? I think I'll go to Emma's house. I'm worried about Mrs. Rowland. Fair enough. Thanks for the ride, Matthew. Huh? Oh, right. You came here in my car. Uncle Naz said I could borrow it. I'll drive you to Emma's house. No, it's fine. It's not far, and a walk will do me good. Okay. If anything happens, call me on my cell. Will do. Kathy's last words. Between all the screaming, she said, no, don't. What did she mean? And what was the connection between Emma and Kathy? Something's happened to Emma, no doubt about it. We don't even know if she's still alive. This concludes the prologue. When starting a new game, you may press the start button. While in control of Matthew, to skip this moment. There is no penalty for doing so. To save the game, you must return to Matthew's room and sleep. Saving consumes 1 hour, so plan accordingly. Matthew's room also has a notebook stored in the drawer. In the corner, that will automatically keep track of clues and other information. Good luck. Original script, Resident Evie, filing guys, Kirsan, programming, Nikita 600. Excellent. We'll do a quick save at the beginning of the game in case we screw up immediately, which is entirely possible. Alright, first thing we want to do is we want to go pick up the map. Excuse me, you left one of the maps lying here. Oh my, still? I thought I picked them all up. It's for tourists, right? Yeah, gotta get ready for tourist season early. You can have it if you want. We've got loads of them. Thanks, I will. Could come in handy. Got the town map. Excellent. Now we need to speak to Mary Lou. Oh, Matthew, did the sheriff call you in? Yeah. Mary Lou Lang, 26. Sheriff's Department receptionist and avid gardener. She haphazardly decorates the station with plants, much to Morgan's chagrin. Winona was here a little earlier. She's awful worried about Emma. I know. Is Morgan here? Yep. After you go through that door, the sheriff's in the room on the right. Thanks. Be sure to knock before you enter. He's strict about that kind of thing. Okay. We'll talk to the sheriff. Knock, knock. In we go. Oh, it's you, Matthew. Sorry about before, stranding you out in the middle of nowhere like that. That's fine. A lot had just happened. Yeah, I still can't believe Kathy is... But enough of that. I'm opening an official missing persons report about Emma. Yeah, I heard from Winona. I'd like to ask you about last night again. You saw Emma at the lakeside around 7 in the evening, is that right? Yes, I tried to talk to her, but she was being distant. She said she wanted to be alone, so I left pretty quickly. Haven't seen her since. You see. About Kathy. You said earlier there was something strange about what happened to her. Does it have anything to do with Emma? Matthew, this is a job for the police. I know, but you've got to let me help in some way. I can't just sit around doing nothing. Be that as it may. Hudson, you're back. How'd it go? Hudson Lang, 29. The strong, silent type. He serves as Morgan's right-hand man. He's also responsible for guarding the holding cells. Emma's mother was in shock, unable to talk. Oh. But we found someone who says they saw Emma at around 10 p.m. last night. Who? Go on, don't mind him. It's Mel Aston. Mel? That punk, huh? He claims he saw Emma out for a walk while he was on his way to the bar. Says he called out to her, but she didn't answer, so he just let her be. And he hasn't been home all night. Where's Mel now? We've got him waiting in the interrogation room. Now we're getting somewhere. Matthew, if your mind's set on helping, you should ask Cohen about Kathy. He's the one who found her in the forest, you'll recall. Right. I know you're worried about Emma, but don't get too involved. And if anything happens, call me immediately. Alright. So we do need to go speak to Cohen, but first we're going to check the bulletin board for the town meeting announcement at the church. News. There's a clipping from today's issue of the Denver Tribune, a statewide paper. 2 tragedies shatter a peaceful Christmas, December 25th. At 6:13 a.m. in a forest just outside Mizzurna Falls, a small town at the base of the Rocky Mountains, a teenage girl was found unconscious and soaked in blood. The girl, Kathy Flannery, 16, had wounds all over her body that had appeared to have been inflicted by animal claws. Police believe she was attacked by a bear. Only an hour later, at 7 a.m., Emma Rowland, 18, a classmate of Kathy's, was discovered, missing by her mother, who alerted the authorities. Local police suspect the 2 events are connected. With a population of less than 2,000 people, the close-knit community of Mizzurna Falls is all too familiar with the 2 young lives that now hang in the balance. And town talk. Everyone, tragedy has struck our town this morning. After being found on the verge of life in the forest, Father Barton's daughter, Kathy, has unfortunately passed away. Compounding matters, my own daughter, Emma, is missing. Coordinating with the police, I am organising a search party to sweep the forest. City councillors, please gather at the church at 1 p.m. today. Mayor Steve Rowland. Alright, now we need to check the phone book. The Yellow Pages. Uncle Noz says America's phone book is renowned as the world's best. Should be able to find any address in here, hopefully. My house is in here too. Where's Cohen's house? Here it is. Deer Street, in the west part of town, near the forest entrance. Nothing to look at right now. Excellent. So, I think now we can leave, and we'll go to Cohen's house. I believe that's right. Yeah. Off to Cohen's lodge. And we're going to take the car this time. Because we know we have one. Unlike last time. I think it's this way, and then right to get the Cohen's lodge. Oh. Oh my god. This way? This is going to take us to the hospital. Here's Cohen's lodge. Alright. We made it. Oh, can't just go in. It's locked. Knock on the door. Hi, Matthew, what's up? Well... Cohen Strasbourg, 55. The first person to discover Kathy at the scene. He lives alone in the lodge near Barrows Forest. Morgan has entrusted him with overseeing said forest. Here to ask me about what happened this morning? Yeah, I thought you might know something about Emma. Come on in. Oh, Jesus, we need to get to Emma's house by 10:50. It's already like... It only gives us like 15 minutes to get there. That is... Yeesh, that's going to be hard. Something to drink? No, I'm fine. Before we talk about this morning, let me tell you about how the forest was last night. I went out there like I do every night, but this time things felt strange. There was no wind at all, and it was dead silent. No animals, nothing. I was creeped out. Then, around midnight, a strong wind picked up out of nowhere. A great host of clouds started to blot out all the moonlight. I take it that hasn't happened before? Never. I've lived here for a while, and not once has the forest been anything like that. Later, early in the morning, I woke up with this terrible feeling, like a premonition. I swallowed my fear and hurried to the forest as fast as I could. Then you found Kathy collapsed. Was Emma with her? I found Kathy in front of a big tree. It looked like someone had set a fire around it. A fire? So Kathy wasn't alone? It seems not. Maybe Kathy met someone in the forest and got attacked by the bear later? Even if the two of them were together, why would they go to the forest? Thanks. First we have to figure out what really killed Kathy. Then we can worry about what she was doing in the forest. And Matthew? I think Emma's still alive. Yeah, me too. Alright, can we get to Emma's house in 20 minutes? I think we probably could if we don't take any wrong turns. Which is a pretty strong ask. Around the hospital. This way. I don't know. Maybe we didn't quite go the right way. No, crashing isn't good. 10 minutes. Can we do it? I'm gonna go up here and around. Oh, I think we might be able to. I think we might. 3. Yeah, we're fine. Car, move. We made it. Just in time. Hi, Matthew, what's up? Winona's here too. Come on in. Alright, Steve will let you in. Matthew. Steve Rowland, 45. Emma's father and the town mayor. He's agonizing over how he could have tried harder to understand his daughter. Sarah's been like this all day. Sorry to hear. Why did this happen? Why did my little girl... Mrs. Rowland? Sarah Rowland, 40. Emma's mother, still in shock. She's been reduced to moping around the house. Stay strong. We can't give up hope. Emma. Thank you, Matthew. We can't just descend into despair. Wherever Emma is right now, she needs our help. I've decided to help Morgan with the investigation. Is that so? On that basis, would you permit me to look through Emma's room? No! When she comes home, it needs to be exactly how she left it. Sarah? Matthew, we both want to help, but just give us some time, okay? I don't want anyone going into Emma's room until Sarah calms down. Alright. Alright. So. Hold on. Okay, it sounds like we're going to talk to Steve. How was Emma last night? Well, she got home around 8 p.m. We talked a little. About what? About how Christmas is sacred, so there must be a powerful force at work for the day. Emma said that? I figured she was just getting into the holiday spirit. After that, she said she was tired and went to her room to go to bed. I heard at the police station that Mel saw Emma out for a walk around 10 p.m. Really? Then she must have snuck out. I guess so. Can't believe she would do such a thing. Right. Talk to Winona. She'll ask Matthew about his feelings for Emma and complain that her father has given her a curfew. Keep talking to her. Choose the first option. Give her a ride to the gas station. Okay, that we can do. Matthew, are you okay? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. What's wrong? Matthew, do you like Emma? Sure, I like her. I think she likes you too. What's all this about? Like I said, it's nothing. Listen, my dad set a curfew for me after what's happened. I don't blame him. Yeah, I get how he feels, but I'm 18 now. It's not like I'm a kid anymore. True. Hey, Matthew. If you're leaving, could you give me a ride home? Yeah, we'll take Winona home. Thank you. Right, so now we're taking Winona home. Thank you for your hospitality. I will be back. Gas station. So already we're seeing things that we never saw in my first playthrough. Like I never got that scene. That might not be the best way to go through the gas station, but it's the way we've gone. I was going to say we can go across here, but no, we can't. We're going to get stuck. It's fine. I think we've got enough time now because we don't. I think the next thing we need to be is at the church at 1 o'clock. I think. Also, this is a very roundabout. I understand this is a very roundabout way of getting to the gas station, but it's the way I know how to go. Here we go. Right. Thanks. You okay? I'm just thinking. Yesterday I went to the school library with Emma. Go on. Emma was reading this dense, thick book. What book? Had something to do with philosophy. I remember she had to get it down from the top of the bookshelves. Why does it stand out to you? That's the thing, it shouldn't. It was uneventful. I know this sounds weird, but I feel like Emma's somehow guiding us? Like I remember this for a reason. Well, we're all dealing with this differently. Hello, sir. Hi, Matthew. Winona, come inside. Yes, Dad. Thanks for the ride. Calling people sir is so weird, man. Alright. Gonna go back to Captain Noz's now. And we need to pick up the notebook. And of course, pay the dog tax. Hello, dog. Yeah, it's a good boy. Alright. Oh no. Bad dog. Check the order of the book. It's very important. Depends on characters, profile, blah, 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 blah. There's a notebook in here. Will you take it with you? Yes. About the notebook. The notebook serves two functions. Firstly, to record information about characters. Secondly, to record phone numbers. To use the notebook, open the item window with triangle and select the notebook. Select the desired feature and press circle. Information in the notebook will be updated as you make progress in the game. Phone numbers will be automatically recorded after successfully connecting a call. I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Because I have successfully connected many... See if I can do that thing again. Successfully connected many calls. Oh, jeez, right. Okay, we need to get to... According to this guide, we need to get to the school in 3 minutes. I don't think that's happening. Especially if I can't read this stupid thing. There we go. There's a flyer in here. Auto Garage, we treat your car like family. I'm just going to do a quick save here. If your car breaks down, just call us toll-free. Triangle, 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 triangle. Alright. We've got about an hour and a half to go to the school and get the book. So, let's do that. Bearing in mind it takes us about half an hour to drive up to the church, which is where the next scene is. Run, Matthew, run! Mizzurna Falls High School. The main building is locked, so I head into the building on the right. The scene where Matthew meets Miss Holden. Here we go. Finding Matthew Williams in the library? It must be a Christmas miracle. Huh? Oh, Miss Holden. Miss Holden, 26. Matthew, Emma, and Winona's homeroom teacher. She treated Emma like a little sister, and was one of the few people Emma could open up to. Hey Matthew, I heard about Kathy. Do you think Kathy and Emma were together last night? I have no idea. Frankly, I wonder if Emma and Kathy are connected at all. What do you mean? I saw how stressed Emma had been lately. Whatever was worrying her was probably why she disappeared. What was she worried about? I don't know. It was just a feeling I got from her demeanour, her body language, that kind of thing. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Well, I need to get back to the main office. Alright, I'm going to pause here for a second while I quick read up what we need to do next. I think I know what I need to do next. I just need to double check. Okay, head into the library, approach the receptionist. So yeah, we just need to get the book. That's fine. And then head over to the church, which is absolutely doable. Where are the books on philosophy? Second bookshelf from the right, on the wall, next to the door. They're on the top shelf. Thankfully, we don't need to spend hours in here trying to figure out what that actually means. Because it's right here. Is this the book Winona mentioned? It's titled A Complete History of Western Philosophy. There's a bookmark stuck between the pages. Nothing exists. Even if something did exist, it could not be understood. Even if it could be understood, that knowledge could not be communicated to others. Kinda dark. Did Emma leave this bookmark here? I could ask James about it. Alright. So we got... stuck. We got stuck! No, we've got about 45 minutes to make it to the church. 45 minutes to an hour and a quarter, really. I am very quiet, thank you. Okay, that I can adjust. I think it's not so much that I'm quiet, I think it's more that the game audio is loud. So I'm going to drop that down to about 7.5. I'll boost myself up a little bit. We'll go to 3.4. That's close enough. Hopefully that's a bit better for you. Oh no, well we can't be having that, can we? No. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Alright. There's my card. To the church! No! Stupid walls. Move my microphone to point towards me? Are you crazy? Yeah, no, that's probably not a bad idea. The problem is, like, it's on such a short, what you call it? Cable. Like, the cable on it isn't very long, so it kind of doesn't go that far. It is mayhaps a little misplaced. You can kind of do... So that needs tightening. Maybe that's a bit better. Maybe this needs to come up. I don't know. Oh, look, see? I'm just trying to get to the church, and now you're making me mess with my microphone. Alright, we're going. We're going. We're going. I think we're going to be a little bit early to the church, but that's not a problem in and of itself, because we can just sort of hang around there. Which way to the church? Okay, I need to turn around. This way. Crash into everything. I said I thought we might be a bit early to the church, but considering we need to get there at 12:30, I don't think we're actually going to be that early. Oh, it said between 12:30 and 1, so I think we'll be alright. Alright, I'm just going to quick save there. And head to the church. St. Peter's Church. Excellent, good stuff. Alright, what are we doing here? We need to talk to Father Barton, Samuel, and Cohen. Okay. Father Barton. Matthew. What happened to Kathy was... Thank you. This has been a very painful test of faith. I doted on her, raised her as my own. To think it's been 12 years since I adopted her. How time flies. The first time I saw her, I swore to give her a happy life. Now she's gone. The Lord will judge whether I succeeded. And Emma is still missing, but God works in mysterious ways. All I can do now is pray. But what on earth was she thinking when she went into that forest? Maybe I didn't truly know her at all. Have you made arrangements? Yes, her funeral will be held at the cemetery tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. I'd like her to be laid to rest as soon as possible. Matthew, will you pray too, for poor Kathy? Alright. Noz, you're very in the way. I need to speak to Samuel. Dr. Gruber, do you have a moment? Who are you? Matthew Williams. I came to Kathy's room earlier with Morgan. Oh yeah, you're that kid. I want to know exactly what happened in her room. When Kathy kicked the bucket? Yes. All I know is that Kathy was unresponsive, and then she suddenly started screaming, and then she just died. Well, to put it simply, the cause of Kathy's death was shock. You know that she was attacked by an animal. I think that Kathy was horribly traumatized last night. Then, something triggered a memory of that trauma, and the shock led to her death. She was in a safe hospital room. It doesn't add up. What could have triggered it? That's the big question. Maybe a snowdrift fell off the roof just outside the window? Maybe seeing Morgan's ugly mug scared her to death? Or maybe all of the above. The only people inside that room were you, Morgan, Father Barton, and James. Don't forget the nurse. Nurse? The head nurse. Don't recall her name. She's usually at the nurse's station. Are we done? I'm a busy man, you know. Yes, thank you. Well, it's a terrible thing that happened in our peaceful little town. Alright, and I need to speak to... Hold on. Just trying to figure out... Cohen, is that you? Because Cohen's the other one we need to speak to. Are there really bears roaming around this time of year? They usually hibernate by now, but occasionally some fail to store enough food and must delay hibernating until they do. Those ones become agitated and dangerous. It's possible that they'd attack a person. If Emma and Kathy were together, then maybe that means... No, bears don't see humans as a food source. All it did was wound Kathy, remember? If Emma was also attacked by the bear, I'm sure we would have found her nearby as well. If you find out anything, you should let Morgan know right away, okay? Alright, cool. So, we are spoken to that. Samuel's in the red jacket. Talk to them until they start repeating the same thing. Yeah, we've done all that. Samuel says there's a flashback. So you'll question this nurse later. Okay, Father Barton says that you adopted Kathy 12 years ago. Talk to him again. That's a cemetery at 9:30. Yes, we've got that. You don't have to memorize that. I'll guide you at the time. Okay, cool. Cohen mentions the bear. Alright, so we're just waiting till 1 o'clock now where the meeting will start. I'm just going to stand back here to do that. Yeah, things are going all right so far on this first day. We're literally just waiting at this point, so that means I can take a quick break and have a sip of water. We aren't going to be going for that much longer, I don't think, because I've got stuff I need to do today. But mayhaps I will come back and do another maybe short stream later tonight. And hopefully try and get the at least the first day done. That'd be good. Okay. I see what's going to happen here. This is all good. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Matthew, the meeting's about to start. Sorry, but could you step outside? Alright. Grab the box. Who is that? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Why can't I look at this meeting? Oh, here we go. Just had to look twice. Quiet down, everybody. Let's cut to the chase. Are we talking about a murder here? It is a possibility. Samuel Gruber, 39. Chief of Medicine at Gruber Hospital. He treated Kathy when she was first brought in. Irreverent and cynical, his attitude has alienated many of the townspeople. The thing is, the choke marks on her neck weren't the direct cause of death. What was the cause, then? To put it simply, she died of shock. But why did it happen later? If you were going to die of fear, wouldn't it be during the actual bear attack? She was gravely injured and hypothermic. Shock killed her due to the weakened state. That shock was caused by something that triggered a vivid flashback of the attack. The bear attack, you mean? Like I've said many times, we can't be certain it was a bear. But the wounds were definitely caused by an animal. Everyone, the main points here are that Kathy was attacked by an animal in the forest. Now, Emma, the mayor's daughter, is missing. You decided to search Barrow's forest, and we're asking for volunteers to help. Any able-bodied men who are willing, meet up at the forest cabin at 3:30 this afternoon. Mr. Mayor, would you like to add anything? Right now, my daughter could be suffering somewhere. Everyone. I know that Emma is alive. It'll be okay, Steve. Calm down. Listen up, everybody. According to Dr. Gruber, we know that Kathy was attacked by an animal, probably a bear. But, as horrible as this is to say, we can't rule out foul play. To be blunt, a killer could be on the loose. Keep your kids inside after dark. That is all. Choke marks on her neck. Is that what Morgan meant by strange? Alright, I think... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think we've got everything that we need from here. Next stop is to go to Haynes Diner. But as I said, I have things that I need to do today. It's almost 1:30. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Please do keep an eye out for latest videos, new streams, all of that good stuff. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye!